Hello, this is Knuckles, aka number 18. Let's go this over with so that, I guess a day from now, we will go back to the Sonic comic and not to deal with the awfulness of these Knuckles comics. Let's get into this right now. We got this awesome Spree and the Teenage Witch. Spree goes to Rome. Okay, let's skip that. Skip that. Marty, grandfather, Tobar. Yes, thanks you, Laura Lee. You know, I fucking hate these names, by the way. Laura Lee. I know I've been saying that for the past couple issues, but Laura Lee is a stupid name. I'll be honest. I think we all know that, though. It's been so long since I've experienced the warmth of a home and family. Would you mind if I made an inquiry of a personal nature, sir? Ask me anything, child. Which man were you? Being a guardian or being a husband and father? You know, that's the one thing I never gave much thought to. I took I took it as a given that one day I'd be guardian, just as I assumed having a wife and child was no order of things. What I never realized were the demands and sacrifices one would impose on the other. We need to talk. Well, about time you showed. I'm Evil Knuckles with a robot eye. It's just fucking Knuckles with a robot eye. But these designs are fucking shit. I was wondering how. I can't even tell you. These characters don't even stay in my mind because they all are just Knuckles. They're all Knuckles, 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 and Knuckles. I was wondering how long it would take before you decide to grace me with your presence. However you wish to converse, it's to you and me, one on one, only. You heard him, Constable. Lock us up. Be reasonable, Guardian. I can't just lock you inside of a dangerous criminal. Why not? I promise not to hurt him. I fail to see the humor. I bet our friend here got the joke. You do not scare me, Knuckles, nor do any of your kind. A bit feisty, aren't we? Please, Guardian, I beg you to skitter. Nah, if I can't handle Cragrock, I might as well hang it up. Come on, we're wasting time. If he tries anything, my men and I will be right outside this door. No, no. I want complete privacy. I don't want either you or your men anywhere within the shouting distance. Understood. They're gone. Just you and me now. I give it. Got to give it to hand it to you, Knuckles. Very few would even consider going one-on-one against me, Evil Knuckles. Either you've got the biggest pair of knuckles, biggest pair of knuckles. All right, I've ever seen, or else you're a complete fool. Which is it? Guess we'll find out which, eh? How goes our power lock? Not good, too good, Father. In trying to reconstruct the damage circuit, seems to be hitting the proverbial brick wall. Hard to believe what small part could put us out of commission. Even an enemy would be hard pressed to figure out a more vulnerable place to strike. I don't think I like the sound of that. Are you suggesting foul play? I'm not sure. Do you realize what you're saying? The list of suspects begin and end with those who reside here in Haven. I haven't ruled out any possibilities, Father. I merely stated the problem we encountered has been more difficult to solve than first thought. We need Haven back online as soon as possible, Locke, and if something is hampering your progress, we discover the source and take care of it all. Why don't we get right down to the nitty gritty by having you tell me what you know about someone named Tobar? What makes you think I know? As leader of the Dark Legion, I know you had access to all their secrets. Secrets that everyone was not let in on. Maybe others didn't know Tobar, but I'm betting you did. If I did, no, why should I tell you? What's in it for me? Council Remington may be bound by the letter of the law, but I'm not. As a guardian, I'm empowered to act as judge, jury, and you get the rest. I don't like doing the dirty jobs, but I'm tired of all the secrets and lies. Isn't that too bad? I truly feel for you. Not. Ugh. You had your one chance, bub. If that's the way you want to play, then it's game over for you. Ugh. Outstanding. It would appear that opposites do attract. You'll take more than some funky late show to put me down for the count. Wait, this was supposed to happen. Not to me. Not to me. Don't you ever shut the fuck up? Far out. What is this place? Not here. Not again. No! Swore I'd never return here again. Well, I don't understand, Brother Tapar. Is how Hawking can make a stake at Dark Legion for his own son. As hard as it is to comprehend, it took only the cruel touch of fate to turn the unimaginable into dark reality. I have to remember. Murder Rex and I engaged in mortal combat when the surrounding structure collapsed upon us. Why are they repeating the same thing from last fucking issue? A battle in which both parties neither sought or were given any quarter. There wasn't any way either of us would emerge unscathed. Lying there, I could feel my blood run along my face, the bones that were broken in my arm and hand. As I watched my father carry away Mortier Rex in his arms, I did not dawn on me until much later, when a kindly country doctor I had stumbled across determined the full extent of my injuries. Your vision is seriously deteriorating. I may have to operate. As the years rolled on to decades, eventually I had new eyes planted so I could see again despite our disdain for technology. That's when I dawned on me. That I realized the nature of Rex's injuries may have allowed him to easily fool the family. The full family for so long? How? He could have fined memory loss for starters, become more aloof in the process. He wouldn't be the first guardian who plays duty for family. Who'd be the wiser? But your wife, Monica, I would think she would recognize the imposter. Much as I've agonized over that point, darling Laura, that's the one piece of the puzzle I can't figure out. Alright, Kregok, where exactly are we? What do you know about Tabar? You're kind, never just any favor, so why shouldn't I respond in kind? I don't know what the fuck that doesn't make any sense. Right. Because it ain't good to do you ain't looking good getting all all mean and riled up. That is why I'm through playing games, Kregok. You're gonna tell me all about Tobar and what the real deal is. Don't you find it a little too convenient that one component takes out an entire complex? It's not surprising at all to me, Saber. I studied the layout for Haven thoroughly, and efficiently is derived from its very simplicity. What I find troubling is our vulnerability to enemy attack at the moment. Fortunately, Grandmother Sunair, the sanctity of a Haven has yet to be violated. There's still the Dark Legion to reckon with. They should not be taken lightly. They are at a low point at this moment themselves, Grandfather Spectre, but I'll concede you this, though. If they were to sense weakness, they would not hesitate to strike. I'll take talk, alright. Not that you'll do you much good. What do you know of the story about Dimitri? Well, I was told he attempted to use the power of the Chaos Emeralds for his own purposes, until his brother Edmund exposed him. Edmund ended up becoming the first guardian of my ancestor. As for Dimitri, he went up transforming into Enerjack, till Man Mogul wound up cleaning his clock. And that's it? You got me. Family history was never my strong point. It was with us. Dimitri had a son, Menaker, who found the Dark Legion took his revenge on Edmund. Unfortunately for him, Edmund's son, Steppenwolf, mastered the power of the Chaos Energy, using it to exile Menaker and the Dark Legion to the zone where we're in now. Periodically, we would manage to escape only to be thwarted by whichever guardian we met up with at the time. Whether we experienced time more slowly or simply moved for the time, who can say? But we lived one generation for every 4 of yours. It was then that my father, Mortier Rex, while in this particular zone, discovered that he was able to watch out others in another zone. Since he could see them, but they couldn't see him, he took advantage of this. The guardian he watched was then lured into a trap and defeated, leaving my father in a position to impersonate him and conquer from within. The guardian your father defeated was too far, wasn't it? Yes, things were a mess at the Fling Island back then. Wasn't it? So would know. And your father, where is he now? Wouldn't you like to know? Over there. Huh? Sucker! Didn't your father teach you never to take your eye off the ball for even a moment? Now then, please excuse me while I take advantage of the natural phenomenon that's now occurring. Ugh, my head. Hey, when that happens, Kregok? Of all the... He's thinking for some energy field up ahead. Could that possibly be the way out? What a bust that would be. If he didn't... If he got through and I didn't. It's incredible. I've been looking through the family albums, and there's not a trace of either you or Ivanica anywhere. That speaks sketchy. The enemy would have been most thorough. In fact, I'd Knuckles, he's in trouble.
Where? How do you know? How do you know?
I just do. Take my word for it. Now step aside. While I do go to his aid.
Wait, what's happening to my son? I mean, excuse me? Is it always like this? Julie Sue, I think we have to talk.
Astonishing. Knuckles are projecting from another zone so intensely that my cybernetic vision plants can read his image. I'm registering so much chaos energy, it's as if I'm Knuckles or a living chaos emerald. I don't recall any guardian being able to wield that much power. Whatever occurring spots that cross over back to this reality. I'm registering a life form emerging through the Nexus. Can it be? A Dark Legionnaire! Sweet irony. Of all the cans to run into. I won't be so smug, villain. I'll make you wish you stayed under the rock you crawled out of from. Ugh! Out of my way, old man. You can enjoy your black descendants in the Twilight Zone after I'm long gone. Let's not be so hasty, Kragok. I'm far from through with you. No, son, get out of here. This is my fight. Are you insane, old man? What do you think you're doing? Settling a few scores, starting with you. No! You get him, Grandpa Bar. So long as you know where home is.
Well, I'm sure he's been a great friend to you, Julie Sue. Don't get your hopes up for more. That's the first thing from my mind, ma'am. I'm happy with the way things are now.
Speak for yourselves.
Knuckles! About time we got back here. Thank goodness you're all right.
Hey, easy with the chokeholds there.
What about Tubar?
You taking care of business at that moment. At last, all systems are a go. Bring the modders online. I like to see the situation as remains status quo, especially in regards to Knuckles. When you say Grandfather Thunderhawk, give me the evidence for us. I say we have an almost interesting development, Lock. A pair between a Guardian and a Dark Legionnaire. Now that could present some intriguing possibilities. Not that Dark Legion's anything to say about it. Whoever could have possessed Chili Suit to behave in such a bizarre manner. You know, Locke, your son may have the right idea. Maybe it's time you enjoyed life a bit more yourself. I'll take it under advisement, Father. In the meantime, I'm content simply knowing that everything is calm and peaceful for the time being. Maybe you can relax, Locke, but I can't. And when that old fool Tobar is nowhere in sight. As of now, I'd better be ready for every contingency, as anything could happen. As if drive home the point to be here next month for the start of the all new venture in the Forbidden Zone. And here's the Despio, I guess. Mock up. That was that. We're going back to Sonic. And yeah, we won't be going back to Knuckles for a while. And thank goodness, because the Knuckles comics stink. See you then.